Aries, how are you? Welcome to the channel and to your reading, Aries. Let's connect with your energy for these next few days. Remember, these are general readings, so please take what resonates and applies to your situation. Let everything else go. And I'd also recommend checking your rising sign and your moon sign as well if you know it, because those can help round out the main reading and give you a fuller picture. Now let's see what your guides have to say to us, Aries. Your teachers, your ancestors, depending on how they wish to manifest in the energy today. Well, the Page of Wands, the Four of Pentacles card, and the Nine of Cups card. You are about to fulfill a wish or gain enough energy to manifest a reality totally different from your current life. Who is a magician? Who has the power to create? A magician. What is it that you must believe about yourself in order to create that which you are wanting to create? You must believe in yourself, that you have the strength and a perfect alignment between heaven and earth to deploy tools regarding whatever you want to have. Purpose, goals, resources, money, commitments, leadership, or situations specifically related to the economic, the personal, whatever it may be. You truly possess the power to manifest everything you need to reach your highest potential. It's also a moment when the road is wide open and you can let yourself be carried wherever your passion is leading you. If you find that something along the way isn't working, you can always choose a different path and make a change. If you're finding motivation along this path, you let it guide you, drawn forward by the light the Mago offers you, and by everything that light reveals about where you're meant to go. Obviously, everything you are going to create over the next few days will inevitably be relevant to your life. More than just significant, it will be of great value, and above all, it will ultimately turn out to be a total success. So do not be afraid to open up, to invest, to connect, to ask, to interact, to let go of something, to be a little more flexible, to share knowledge, to open yourself up, or to get involved with something that for you might be like it creates a certain sense of insecurity, right? Because there is a Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is a card that speaks to us of control, sometimes excessive control, and immoderate control of two places. You control too much or nothing. Extremes are not always the wisest choice, especially when it comes to investing. There's something here that has to be put on the line, or something you have to truly commit to if you want to receive this benefit and make it worth the risk in the end. So be flexible, flow with the change, because ultimately you are being asked for a certain change of attitude, especially in controlling something, right? For this to work and for you to be able to create an advantage in this situation. You should trust that if you give, you will also receive. You will receive something necessary, but they are also expecting something more from you. The opportunity coming your way is going to change your life, your routine, and perhaps even some of your plans. And that might also be exactly what you find so difficult to finally let go of now. No, I was already holding on tight to this whole thing, and I don't want to walk away from it. Because I feel like if I pull myself out of here, other parts of my life are going to start falling out of place too. I do not think it is quite like that, but everyone should examine their own unique situation. This ties into something you will soon see manifest in your material reality, finally realized as that which at one point was merely a wish. So I would strongly advise you to prepare yourself for a time of many, many new opportunities. These will arise to effectively help you fulfill all of the specific needs that you are currently experiencing at this very moment. The invitation of the Knight of Wands is a card that also brings success, along with some wonderful news that will surely make you feel very happy and truly filled with joy. You might receive this news at an event, during a work meeting, or even at a family gathering. It could happen anywhere you go, requiring you to stay alert and keep an open mind, ready to react to whatever information comes your way when you least expect it to appear. Precisely, first of all, you must participate with a genuine desire for it. This is because you could attend, but with the worst possible attitude, being completely closed off and entirely lacking energy. Well, if you go just out of obligation, it wouldn't be very fun. In that situation, you are being asked to open yourself up to receive what is coming, which could be some news, an invitation, or perhaps a reason for you to celebrate something that feels very interesting and truly wonderful to you. So embrace the experience and see where it leads, because there is definitely something positive waiting for you there. It could also mean that you're about to take a short but very interesting trip, one that comes hand in hand with reconnecting with certain people. Well, then we have the Judgment card and the Eight of Swords. You are currently walking away from a specific situation that you are supposedly trying to face. I mean, no, You are not actually trying to face it at all. Quite the contrary. You are walking away from a situation you must acknowledge and face. By failing to confront it, you weaken yourself, surrender your authority, and start to believe that you lack the inner strength required to deal with it when it finally comes to a head. And yet, what it's really telling you is that there is absolutely nothing and no one standing in your way keeping you from doing it, right? Step outside and ask yourself exactly why. Why is that on your mind all the time? Why are you repeating that behavior? And why are you letting yourself be influenced by a situation, specifically by something someone may be telling you from the outside? It is holding you back, truly holding you back. It is placing limits on you, and those limits are all of your own making. Because I feel that if you dare to leave here, some very interesting and meaningful things that are waiting for you will happen. It relates to the Four of Pentacles. Limitations may arise from a deeply personal context, brought about by an invitation to open yourself to dialogue. Open yourself to seeing or listening to another person, and open yourself to resolving certain situations from the past that have remained pending in your life. Situations that have been left hanging. They have been left hanging, and above all, they have also remained as a debt to you. That can be on a personal level, but it can also be with other people, and those individuals are looking to retract their promises to you. That is the situation right now. We must also recognize that the other person has the right to reach out and express what they are going through or how they feel, even if you do not fully accept what they are offering you. It is about acknowledging their perspective, regardless of where you stand on the matter. It would be wise to hear what this person has to say, but ultimately, everyone chooses their own path. Life is giving you a chance to heal a past situation with someone right now. The Judgment is a truly revelatory card that is karmic, reflective, and compassionate. Above all else, it speaks to us about the profound need to summon something forth. It is as if there is a calling, someone is being summoned. It is a call to become aware of a reality that will lead you to make a conscious decision regarding where you are going, for what purpose, with whom, and why. And if something from the past still lingers to prevent you from moving forward, you possess the inner strength and deep awareness to revisit whatever moments you must, going back as far as you truly need. It doesn't feel like going backward. It feels like moving forward. It's as if I am searching through the past for what I need to see so it can serve me in this moment. Because I am evolving, I want to leave that finished. I want to start a new relationship, but I have to finish something first. I need to finish something regarding that relationship from the past. I want to heal a connection with a family member because if I don't, I won't be at peace and I won't be at ease. I truly want to move forward and detach myself from this situation, but I need to put a final period on that chapter once and for all. It is the only way I can finally let go, find the closure I have been searching for, and stop letting those lingering memories hold me back from my future. You must be able to forgive in certain matters. Those who are interested will, but those who are not will stay stuck, blocking themselves from ever receiving true, genuine love. Because if you are truly capable of liberating yourself and forgiving, while also forgiving yourself within an elevated context of profound personal evolution, rather than just a basic or superficial setting, you will finally be embracing a situation that obviously helps you immensely right now. This is vital, especially since you are currently stuck in a context of feeling completely blocked on a personal level or within various other important matters. Everything is connected to everything else. This reading, Aries, is very, very, very general. If you want to address your specific case, write to me on the website to schedule a consultation. The address is here in the video, and you also have a pinned comment that leads there. As I was saying, Judgment is a card that often reveals a reconciliation, but it does not mean accepting the behavior of someone who hurt you, lied to you, or whatever the case may be, right? It is about finding clarity and moving forward with your life. It is simply about letting go of that situation and moving towards something better, right? Toward the prosperity that awaits you on the other side and creating a different reality. The Magician speaks to us of magnetism, a power of success. It also speaks to us of fulfillment, materialization, and the purpose of something you solidify in a highly expansive, positive, and forceful way, creating a brand new reality. This energy brings your visions to life with absolute clarity and strength. That is why you are clearly getting your affairs in order. You are going through a very powerful stage of personal evolution. It almost certainly has everything to do with what is currently happening in your life at this moment. You feel the inner urge, you feel the genuine excitement, and you feel the deep desire. Yet, at the same time, you are sensing emotions that are entirely unfamiliar to you. This is clearly linked to the profound shifts and changes that you are currently experiencing on a very significant internal level. That is why the Eight of Swords and Judgment may also be joining together so that you can break through a certain barrier. It is a personal barrier that has prevented you from recognizing emotions or issues from a long time ago, which perhaps you are not even conscious of, and which may even stem from past lives. But simply by taking the time to review the life you have been living, making that conscious evaluation, and finally waking up, you will be producing the great change, right? You will be effectively releasing that long-standing internal blockage at last. And there you will also be able to connect with the true love, because the judgment is also a call to awaken souls that coincide emotionally. So pay attention as well. The Page of Wands is a card that calls for meaningful conversation, sincere dialogue, and gatherings. It serves as a personal invitation for Aries to get directly involved in a creative project that truly motivates them a great deal. And becoming aware truly means rethinking that situation to actively change a reality, even an economic one or a professional work-related one. Because even if the Page of Wands brings forth something that could be the very beginning of an unknown endeavor, you simply know that there is immense potential there. You sense it deeply, and you are feeling well prepared to take those necessary risks for your future. But just hearing about the project, even if you do not really know how we are going to pull this off and keep it going, you are going to say yes, and you will not be able to believe it. You will not be able to believe it. But before you know it, you are already flowing in the magic of the magician, and you are creating something because you are in your element. You are in your element. What is coming for you is very convenient. I'm going to ask you to take it because sooner or later you will realize it is a wish come true. Let us see what the guides tell us, Aries. Release attachment. How intense, right? Release your deep attachment to the ego and finally recognize the true illusion of control. Sometimes the desperate need to dominate and prove your superiority locks the ego within its own self-made cage. You must free yourself from that prison. Start today to cultivate true humility. Humility, true strength, lies in authenticity, empathy, and an open mind. I believe this sums up the reading. Be more flexible with yourself and others and let go of control. Wow, that is powerful, Aries. You must trust and manifest because this is what is coming for you. Everything is aligning exactly as it should.